Hey guys, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT, and with me in the craft room tonight is Dale.
Howdy.
So we are here for Finally Friday free online class. We know it may take a little bit for Facebook to send out some notifications, let you know that we are here. We're here to do a little crafting with you. This is our, I guess, third month that we have done a free online class of the month called Finally Friday. And we just want to spend a little bit of time with you creating different things. Sometimes it may be a sampler, a home decor piece. Today we're actually doing a 2-page traditional scrapbook layout. Sometimes it's cards. So you just never know what you're going to get. Anyone is welcome to come and see the class. We hope that you will join in and leave some comments and chat with us. Dale is working on getting his phone on Facebook so we can see the comments. And then if you decide, excuse me, if you decide that you just love this layout and you would like to have it for yourself, are you going to do some adjusting?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Close your eyes. Dale's going to adjust the camera a bit. That better?
Nice. I think so.
Okay. So if you decide that you just absolutely love this layout and you would like to receive the components to create it, then you can do a couple of different things. If you are a Super Inspired Stampers team member, then it's just $20 because you're able to purchase supplies yourself as far as your stamps and dies and paper, embellishments. So you are able to get your own discount. So we just ask that you pay $20 for the kit. If you are a customer, then you have a couple different options. With a $40 order, you are able to get the kit free. And we'll have everything die cut for you and ready for you to put your layout together. Or you can place a $50 order and we'll not only include the kit, but also an embellishment for you. So that is how the class works. And we'll just wait just a minute for some people to hop on. You found it, Dale?
Yeah, but
You got it up and going?
For some reason, my phone's frozen.
Go back to Facebook, please.
Okay.
Maybe close the app and reopen it. We'll try joining again. So tonight we're using the Lighter Than Air suite of products. And they are really cute. We will also be using this for stamp class this month as well. That better?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll be using these products for stamp class as well. Actually, tomorrow, the 6th of April, is the deadline to register for stamp class. And we do stamp class 2 different ways. One is virtually in CT's Craft and Connect Facebook group. And the other way is right here in person in our home. So if you would like to be part of that either way, just let us know. And if you're hopping on the video, hope you'll say hello.
Cassandra said hello.
Hello, Cassandra.
She didn't even acknowledge me waving at her.
She can't see you waving at her. Okay, we are going to get started with our project tonight. So like I said, everyone is welcome to come and just see what we're creating, see what the class is all about. And if you want to place an order, if you would like the free kit, then we would love to prepare that for you. So order placing goes through next Wednesday, which should be what, the 10th?
Yes.
Ish, the 10th. And then by the 13th, Cheryl and I will have all of the kits cut and prepped and ready to go out to those that want them. So, because Cheryl is already doing some prep work with the stamps and dies for stamp class, we've got that all designed. She took those dies and stamps home with her. And we've just got the paper to show you, but then also the suite is in our mini catalog. So if you look at our January to April mini catalog, that's where you see these products. And Dale will kind of go over the components for us.
Okay.
In case you're not familiar with Lighter Than Air.
This is the page with the demonstration pieces. The colors that are in it, we have Pretty Pink, Lemon Lolly, Pool Party, Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, and Fresh Freesia. This is the picture of the Sweet collection right here. And it has the colored dots, the designer series paper, that's twine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baker's
Yes.
twine combo, and then the dies, and the stamp set.
So we do have some of the Baker's twine. We'll be using it in stamp class.
And
That's a little bit bigger picture
of
of the stamps. Really fun images that you have. Some nice sentiments too. We won't be using the sentiments on this layout, but we do have some really cute cards designed for you. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper. Now this is a 6x6 paper pad, and it has lots of colors included in it. Dale read those off for us, but Petal Pink, Fresh Freesia, both Balmy Blue and Pool Party, Azure Afternoon. What else am I missing, Dean? You want to take a look at the back there?
Did you say Bubble Bath?
I did not say Bubble Bath.
Flirty Flamingo.
Yes.
I know I missed that one.
Yeah.
And we did get a little Lemon Lolly, right?
Mm-hmm. Lemon Lolly. And so just to remind you, if you do decide that you would like to place an order, be sure to use our host code for April. That is what tells us when you place an order by the 10th that this is something that you would like to receive and that you want your kit prepped for you. So what we're going to do with this layout, we are starting off, you want to take all those components off, Dee. We're just starting out with 2 pieces of the 12x12 basic white cardstock. So this is a fairly simple layout, but I think you're going to love it. It turned out really cute. Okay, you getting us organized?
I'm trying to.
We're going to do just one at a time, and then at the end we'll try to show you the layouts. Okay, so we have got some mats cut. Now, it just so happens, using the Lighter Than Air, it does have the hot air balloons images, and they're really fun. Have you ever been in a hot air balloon?
I have not been in a hot air balloon.
Okay. Y'all let us know if you've ever been in a hot air balloon. I have not. Is it on our bucket list?
Sure.
Sure? Okay. I don't know. It would be kind of cool, I think. But one time we went on a trip for our anniversary up to Hot Springs, Arkansas. And while we were there, just so happens that there was a balloon rally or balloon expo. Is that what we were calling it?
It was an expo. Yeah.
And so we got to see some hot air balloons really close and personal. They were awesome, weren't they?
They were.
It was really beautiful. And when we first got there, it was like, early afternoon. And so you could see the balloons really well. And then as the sun went down and they were still going up and down in the air in the dark. And there's one that was really cool that had Arkansas. You could read Arkansas when it was all lit up. It was really fun. What do you remember about that?
Just they were doing a tag where they air up the balloon and then they fly and they're trying to land at a specific spot.
At a specific spot, yeah.
And whoever got the closest was the winner, and so they would stage the balloons at the same spot to start off with, and it was just pretty neat to watch.
It was really cool. They were taking off and landing and just all over the place. So it wasn't a deal where they were giving rides or anything. It was really for those balloon enthusiasts, a rally for them. It's so cool. So it just so happens that a couple of the colors that are in this designer series paper, which are Azure Afternoon and Bubble Bath, go well with the pictures that we have. Now what we're going to do is put the layout together, and then at the very end we'll go ahead and add the pictures for you. So it just so happens this goes well with our photos, but we got to thinking about this. If you have not been to a balloon rally, You may have been to a child's birthday party that this would work really well for you. Maybe a picnic, maybe a trip somewhere. You know, just something else that will work with this layout. And so if you need to change up the colors of the cardstock, we would be more than happy to do that for you. Of course, you'd need to choose from some of the active Stampin' Up! Colors of cardstock. If the matte sizes don't work for you, we would also be happy to substitute there as well. So we decided that we wanted to say up, up, and away for our title. I don't always put a title on my scrapbook layouts. What do you do on your scrapbook layouts, Dee? Is this your first scrapbook layout?
Yes, this is my first scrapbook layout.
Okay. So I don't always put a title. I do love to always put the date because I think I'm going to remember when something happened, but I'm not.
Oh, it's not happening.
You want to bring that closer?
Sure.
And
all right.
Unfortunately, we don't have the dies to show you up close as far as the dies, but there's lots of different options that you have with the balloons. Then there's also this little heart that kind of looks like a hot air balloon. It's pretty cute. So Dale cut us one of those. So we're going to say up, up, and then and away will be on the other page. So we're going to start gluing some things down.
Let's see if that page will reset. It's frozen up again.
Is it? Okay. You go back in. I never know where your Facebook is because it's not where mine is. It's not where it goes.
Does it?
What?
We don't really have a set border, right?
It just depends. We don't have a set border for this. Now, I tend to just kind of eyeball it. I know some people do like to measure, and I know you like to measure. You are some people. So
it's all right if I go ahead and start.
You can go ahead and start adhering them down. Cassandra says she has not.
Has not?
Been in a hot air balloon. And it's on her bucket list. Good to know.
Hung out of a helicopter on a rope.
That doesn't count.
But you got a real good look at the ground.
It's toward the very bottom is what she said. I don't know. I want to do it, but I don't know that I could. Does that make sense?
I think you would be surprised.
I think it would be so awesome. But I'm a little bit of a chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we're just kind of eyeballing it here.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the up look good to you, or
it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Want me to put glue on something or just supervise?
Just.
So I'll tell you what we did was it's actually a retired die set. It's the large letters. Yes, that would help to get that straight, wouldn't it? It's the large letter dies, and they are awesome. Now, they've been retired for quite some time, but I hung on to them because you need dies like that for scrapbooking. They're really a good size for titles. So what we did was cut the up, and away from designer series paper, but also from cardstock to give them just a little bit more substance.
Okay.
And that way it gives it a little lift on the page as well. Of course, once you put in a page protector, you don't necessarily want a lot of dimension, but I like having that stand out just a little bit more. And everybody does their scrapbooking a little bit differently.
Okay.
So.
Let's get that.
Oh, there you go.
Kind of evened up.
Okay.
Who would have thought I'd used a ruler?
I knew you would. A couple of us have met you, you know.
Have you now?
That's your centering ruler, isn't it?
Yes,
that
it
you like
is.
to use when we do samplers.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty cool. So it's going to look pretty plain until the very end, so I hope you'll hang with us as we create this. As I said earlier, we're going to get everything situated, and then at the very end we'll add our pictures. We'll probably just set them on there because I would like to take some pictures of the layout without pictures on it. Pictures of pictures.
Mm-hmm. I know that it's pretty painful to watch me work, folks. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just trying to get everything so it doesn't look really out of place. I bet you can't believe what I got on my finger.
Uh-oh. I did that earlier. I got glue.
Okay.
I don't know why your video freezes up like that. I don't know. It can't be your phone.
It shouldn't be the phone.
No, it should not be the brand new phone, should it?
You want your arrows going up or down?
I don't care.
Okay.
We got a couple with us, so if you don't mind, if you'll give us a thumbs up or a heart, just something so we know everything is still working well for y'all, we would appreciate that.
I'm going to offset this a little bit.
What do you mean?
This glue.
Yes, yes, that would be great.
About a quarter of an inch or so border on the other side over here.
That would be great. There we go. There's a couple hearts. Thank you. So it's still working.
There we go. And even border on this.
Yes. Cassandra said it could be the brand new phone because it could have some ink in it.
What?
That's a story, isn't it? Cassandra, what happens at onstage stays at onstage. When we went to Stampin' Up onstage in Houston, we didn't have a block, did we? We didn't have a clear block like we needed. So we talked about that you can use your stamp case as a block, different things as a block, and you can use your phone as a block, come to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Your brand new phone.
Which one of these you want on top? The stroppy one or the...
I really like the one that has the decorative.
On the top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really do like that one.
Okay.
And remember, we were going to put one kind of over one way and one over the other way, and they can be askew just a tiny bit if they need to be. She said, then ignore that. Now, we're with our people. They understand that if you don't have a clear block, using your iPhone as a block when you're stamping is a natural thought, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Of course it is. It worked, too. That's what's so funny.
Well, it's hard to position it because it's not see-through.
Well, that's true.
I guess if we'd have turned our camera on...
Next time, get an acrylic phone, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
A see-through
Is this
phone.
already attached and everything? Okay. All right.
What about the heart?
We were going to put it just kind of
Off the
here-ish. Yeah, well...
Or just in here?
Maybe, yeah, maybe right about there.
Okay.
And so, like I said, it's a simple layout. We were happy with how it turned out. But we are still going to be adding some things, and we're going to add our photos. So hang with us. So this is page 1. of the 2-page layout.
Okay.
Okay, let me get this out of the way.
Okay.
We're ready to move that. Okay.
Okay.
And now we'll bring in our second piece of 12 by 12 basic white cardstock. And of course, all of this will be included in your packet.
Okay. Do you remember the color sequence you had?
As far as yes.
Yeah.
Lisa was asking if it's a scrapbook page, and yes, ma'am, it sure is that we are working on. This goes up in this corner, and then I accidentally cut one of my pictures too small, and so I've got 2 different size mats.
So
The smaller one goes up there,
Okay.
and then the 4 by 4. So one of my pictures I accidentally cut down to 4 by 3 3/4, and I meant to do it 4 by 4.
Do you want them spaced a little closer
Yeah,
to?
our sentiment will go down here, so once we kind of get our spacing, we'll have a better idea.
Do you want them wonky like that?
No, I do not. Thank you. Yeah, Lisa, we're working on a scrapbook layout, and just in case you joined a little bit later, what we're doing is, if by chance you are interested in the layout, we can substitute out cardstocks for you. We can send you just pieces of cardstock so you can cut your own mats if that works better. It just worked with our photos, so we are willing to work with you. But we thought it would be a fun layout for a birthday party, trip to the park.
To you?
It does. Let's go ahead and put our "and" away. So because we're using hot air balloons, our title is "Up, Up, and Away." But again, if it would be better to have a child's name or say birthday, we can do that as well. We're willing to work with you, definitely within reason, right?
Sure.
Color scheme, that type thing. It's been a while since I have scrapbooked. You're right, Lisa. It has been a while. But it's been fun.
Yes,
and that kind of brings me to a topic that I'd like to talk to you guys about. There is a company, I think it looks great. We remember that little, I have a little banner that I'm putting here for the date. Do you have it over there?
Why would you put a date on it?
Well, because I'm never going to remember. I don't remember when this was. We look awfully young in the pictures. Let's put it that way. So, there is a company called Close to My Heart. And unfortunately, they've announced that they're going to be closing their doors. I believe it's at the end of April. I could be wrong. It could be May. But it's very shortly. And so, I'm super proud of Stampin' Up as a company and the way that they have stepped up to help the Close to My Heart makers kind of have a soft place to land. Is that a good way
That's what
to say
they're
it?
hoping. Yeah.
Yes. So we're really wanting to welcome in those makers into the Stampin' Up family. We do not have a lot of traditional scrapbook supplies in our product line right now, but I can tell you that is going to change as these makers join Stampin' Up. So Stampin' Up is really trying to work with Close to My Heart and honor some of the orders that they have already placed and get in some supplies so that Close to My Heart makers have those available for their customers. And then going forward, there will be some more scrapbooking supplies for customers and demonstrators in general. And they're really planning to ramp up those type of supplies. So I'm excited about that. Now that being said, we already had this layout planned before we knew all of that. But I started out scrapbooking. And I've really gotten away from that, and I would like to get back to capturing our memories and saving those memories. And honestly, we had done a layout oh gosh, it was something that Logan had done. A trip to the zoo, right?
Yes.
That was really fun. But that, again, has been quite a while ago. So hopefully we can do a little bit more. That's one good thing about this Finally Friday class. It's not just cards. It's other crafting, paper crafting projects. Yeah. So we're just getting our basic layout going right now. And then we're going to add some other little things to finish everything off. And then we'll show you with our photos. Did you measure? Just eyeballing it?
No, I'm leaving a 1/2 inch border along the top.
Okay.
Or along the edge. That's where I'm using my centering ruler. Kind of like I would set up a, what's your little?
A sampler?
Yeah, our little sampler boxes. The same kind of way as we do those, to just kind of keep everything lined up. And I'm not as talented as you.
Well, you're not watching me put this together. It might make your eye twitch, because I just kind of go with it. I know some people do measure and are very precise, and like I said, everybody does their layouts a little bit different. Some people get very involved, you know, real intricate patterns and designs and stuff, and some use templates. So I just think as long as you've got the memory captured, you're doing it right.
Mary's going to be upset with me because I'm not really doing not a lot, but I'm trying to put some thin little circles on there.
Okay.
And just kind of keeping the glue.
Well, and you know, this goes in a page protector, so that does help. But you do want to make sure you're using enough adhesive that it's going to stay in place. You're really very fast at this. Did you know that?
Well, I don't know about that. Come up just a little bit. We'll hold off on these, or
What's that?
the balloons.
Let's put those on, but we're going to have to be careful that we're able to slide the photo underneath. So remember, we had that one up a little bit and over a skosh, and then that one fairly close to that mat.
Fairly close to it, or a little bit on the mat
Just,
a little bit.
if you're going to put it on there, just barely.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll all come together, won't it? So let me know if when you are scrapbooking, if you edit your photos and print them out in different sizes, or if you cut them down. I like to print mine at 4x6 and then cut them down. But these days you've got so many options with printing, it makes it nice.
How about that?
Okay, that looks awesome.
Go ahead and put this guy in the corner down here.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and do that.
Sure, I'm glad you're going to write the date on this once we get it all glued down.
I am.
Because I don't want to be the one responsible.
For what? For trying to remember?
Well, no, for messing up the date, the number, and it looking...
You know I'm going to go get the date from Facebook, though, so...
Okay.
What does Lisa say here?
Lisa says, I print all mine at 4x6 and then cut them down.
Okay. I know when I first learned to do that, it made me a little nervous to cut the photos, but I I'm comfortable with that now. That made you nervous, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did. We'll show you in just a minute. The large photo that we have, actually we printed it in 8x8 and then trimmed it down. And then Cassandra said...
Says great job.
Oh, you did. You did a great job. Okay, so let's bring in a couple of, I think we have some clouds, Dee, that we're going to add.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think we are going to use maybe some mini dimensionals on those clouds. They don't give a lot of lift, but they do give a little bit. That's not a mini dimensional. That's a regular dimensional. Let me see if I can find some here in my bag of tricks.
Nope.
Nope.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we're going to add a couple of little clouds in strategic places.
Tell Cassandra I was pretty good at following instructions.
As far as what?
Getting the layout.
Getting the layout. You have a good eye for that.
Okay.
So I know we want to put...
Ooh, that's not the right tip.
Oh, no, it's not. I don't know where my Take Your Pick is right now. That's the stylus.
There you go. Take this one.
Okay. I don't know who comes in my craft room and moves stuff around. Do you?
It's got to be Oliver.
Okay.
Because he is a crafty pup, you know.
He is. Get the backs off of them.
I'm trying.
And we'll try to get as much of the 2-page layout in here as we can as we add some clouds. I want to put a couple across the sentiment.
Okay.
Like I said, kind of strategically where it looks like, you know, that's kind of floating across the sentiment where you can still read it, but it's the little things like that that make it really cute. Not working?
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple.
How about one up here on the balloon?
One does go up there, that's right. And you may have to move your glue and dimensionals, and we'll try to get this other side in here as best we can. So we'll bring back up.
You want some clouds on these balloons?
I do. Mm-hmm. I think we plan to put a couple across there. Those little minis are a good size for those clouds, aren't they?
They're very good size.
It's coming together. Just a little bit, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more.
One more cloud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this designer series paper is 6x6. So that's part of the reason why we went ahead and went with a basic white 12x12 cardstock and built from there. We went ahead and adhered the balloons together prior to the video just to help save some time. But as I said earlier, all of that die cutting will be done for you. If you need a different title, we'll be happy to accommodate you there. And same thing with cardstock colors.
Well, I'm just not.
Got a faulty dimensional.
Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't peel off to the paper didn't come off of it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Okay. How about that?
I'm pretty happy with it. So that is our 2-page layout using the Lighter Than Air suite from our mini catalog. Now we're going to just lay our photos over so that you get the idea what it looks like with photos, but we are not going to adhere them down right now. I do want to take some pictures so you can maybe get a little bit closer look before we adhere our photos to it. But thought we would share this. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I've got these photos in a album on Facebook, and I'll have to go back and look and see what year this was. It was a fun trip to Arkansas, even though we did stop at the diamond mine.
Yeah.
That part was not as fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I much preferred a balloon rally.
We were so close, within inches of $1 million diamond.
Okay.
How can you say that that was not fun?
Because it wasn't. All right. Look how young we were. That was a fun day.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the great things about scrapbooking and memory keeping is that then you have that, you know, to go back and look back on, and it's there even after you're gone, and it tells the story, right? So be sure, one of the most important parts of scrapbooking and memory keeping to me is that you tell the story. So the photos are great, the hot air balloons, and using the product is so much fun. But one of the things you definitely want to make sure that you do with your scrapbook layouts is do some journaling. So we did leave a spot here that we'll be able to tell a little bit, you know, about the fact that we just happened to come upon a balloon rally, and that was just such a fun evening. And it's something that we remember years later. All right, let us know if you have any questions. Oh, Lisa said it looks great. Thank you, Lisa. That means a lot coming from Lisa, because she is an awesome scrapbooker.
And we do have Cassandra on the record. Is she's going to go with us on the balloon ride?
I think it depends on, I don't know. It's at the bottom of her bucket list. So. Yeah. I don't know. Shane went skydiving when he turned, what, 21?
Yep.
So I thought that was really cool too, but I know I can't skydive. I think I might try a hot air balloon. We might have to look into that. But this is as close as I'm going to get for right now, doing a scrapbook page. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed our Finally Friday free online class. And don't forget that this kit is available to you for free if you place a $40 order in our online store. You do need to use the host code. Dale, you got the host code handy?
I got the host code handy.
And then if you place a $50 order, we'll be glad to include an embellishment for you as well. And we will be back next month. It's the first Friday of each month that we do our Finally Friday free online class. Not sure exactly what the projects are going to be yet, but we will be using the new in colors from Stampin' Up. So that will be, oh gosh, like the 4th of May, 3rd or 4th of May, if I'm thinking correctly. I'm not sure what the first Friday in May is, but the new annual catalog will have already launched by then. and products be available to customers. So we will be using the new in colors to create. I'm just not sure what we'll do just yet.
If they're not a customer and they want a catalog?
We've got catalogs, so if you do not have a demonstrator that you work with and shop with, we'll be glad to get you a catalog. Just let us know. But if you have ordered with us in the last 6 months, you're on our list. Okay, guys, we hope you have a great weekend. We're looking forward to having our kids here this weekend. James and Tara are coming up from Houston, and we're excited about the eclipse. I haven't told you this yet, but Lisa has some cool eclipse shirts that she's making. So she sent me some designs, so we're going to have to check those out. All right, y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we will see you again soon. You want to hit the button, D, and say bye?
Bye.